guys, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. My name is Cynthia. If you're watching my video for the first time, you're highly welcome. Please subscribe, like and share this video. I'm going to be showing us how to make this this dress. It's a very wide shoulder with a puffy sleeve. I'll be cutting the shoulder and the sleeve together. So here I have 4 yards of medium weight scuba fabric. I'll be cutting out the half length first before cutting out the lower part. So the bottom flared is 180-degree flare. If you want it fuller than that, you can add to the fabric. But I'm making use of 4 yards of middleweight scuba fabric. So let's start with the upper part. Now I'll be cutting out the front and the back together. So this is the back. It's folded into 2. This is the front. It's also folded into 2. Half length is 17.5 inches. I will add 1 inch for sewing allowance because I will use half inch for this side and use half inch for the upper part. I have 18.5 inches here. So I folded my fabric into 2, both the front and the back. I have 1.5 inches for the back zip here. This space here is for the back zip. You will measure right from your back midpoint to where you want it to be. So I'll be making use of this whole part because I'll be adding elastic to the tip. I'll make it up to here because by the time you add elastic here, it will bounce up a little bit. Let me measure how many inches I have here, excluding the zipper allowance. So I have 28.5 inches, excluding the zipper allowance. I'll go ahead and place the measurement. I'll be marking 9 inches for the wideness of the neck. I'll mark 9 inches for the neck with, as you can see, it's a little bit off the shoulder. And I will mark 3 inches for the neck depth. The neck width is 9 inches and the neck depth is 3 inches. So I'm making use of the same neck depth for the front and the back. I will connect it. I will go to this side and then mark 1 inch for shoulder slope. I will connect the shoulder slope to the neckline. I will go ahead and mark the arm opening. I will mark 14 inches for the arm opening. I will make a straight line here. I will mark the waist measurement right here. The waist measurement is 34 inches, divided by 4 is 8.5 inches. I mark 8.5 inches. So I mark 8.5 inches here, bring it down all the way to the waistline. So the reason I'm not adding the bust measurement here, because this other side can accommodate the bust measurement, because this is 14 inches, is below the bust measurement, is almost under the bust measurement. That is why I'm placing the waist measurement right here. So 8.5 inches, I'll add extra 1 inch for sewing allowance. It's a stretchy fabric. I don't supposed to add sewing allowance to it, but if it's too big, I will reduce it. But it's better to be on the safer side. I'll make a curve here and bring it down. I will go inside by 3/4 of an inch here. Connect it. So this will eliminate a zip edge. I will cut it out. I'm using the same neck depth for the front and the back. I will measure the waistline and use it to cut out the flare. We're cutting out the lower part. The dress full length is 56 inches. The upper part is 17.5 inches, while the lower part is 38.5 inches. I will add that 38.5 inches to the radius. To get the radius, I will divide the waist measurement by 3.14 because we are making half circle, not full circle. 34 divided by 3.14 is 10.8. I will add the length to that 10.8. 10.8 is the radius, while the length is 38.5. So I will add them together. The radius is 10.8 plus the length of the dress 38.5. That's a 49.3 inches. So I'll add extra 1 inch for sewing allowance. So it's roughly 50 inches. I'll fold my fabric. I'll fold my fabric this way. My fabric is 16 inches length. My fabric is folded into 2. I will now take it like so, like a triangle. And the fabric is now folded into 4 in a triangle form. And let me measure to see if I have up to 50 inches. Right from this corner. Yeah, so I have 50 inches here. Okay, that's fine. It's folded well. I will go ahead and cut out the length first before cutting out the radius. Right from here, I will measure 50 inches. So this is 50 inches. You see the way this is folded? I left about 1 inch here. I'll use this for zipper allowance. This one here. I will go ahead and measure the radius. That's 10.8 inches. I will measure 10.8 inches round. I'll go ahead and cut this side and cut the lower side. I will bring the back side out. So I'll split this open. Now this is the front. I will split the back open. If you want it fuller than this, like if you want to cut out 360 degree, you add more fabric to it and cut out 2 of these. I'll bring the upper part. So I will turn it like so. I will join the upper part and the lower part together. I'll use half inch to join them here. And use half inch to join this side here. I will use half inch also to join the front part. Right side facing right side. I will stitch it here. So guys, I'm done joining the upper part to the lower part. I also hem the neckline. So I hem the neckline with half inch. I will attach the zip to the back side. My zip is up to here. I will use 1 inch to stitch up this whole side. I'll stitch this side with 1 inch and use the zipper allowance to attach the zip. So guys, I'm done attaching the zip. This is the back. We will go ahead and join the front and the back together. I will lay the front and the back against each other, right side facing right side. This is a stretchy fabric. If you're making it with a non-stretchy fabric, you use 9 inches for the wideness of the neck. But if you're using a stretchy fabric, please, you can use you can just use 8 inches, because I think this is a little bit wide. I will go ahead and join the shoulders. I will use 1/2 inch to join the shoulders. I finished joining the shoulders. Before I use 1 inch to join the side, I will create my elastic case here. This is the arm opening. I will open it up like so. Take 1/4 of an inch and take 1 inch, fold it inside and stitch it. I will do the same thing for the side. So I'm done joining it. This is the elastic case. I'll measure the round sleeve and use it to cut out the elastic. The round sleeve is 9 inches. I will subtract 1 inch from 9 inches. So I'll be using 8 inches for the elastic. The elastic I have here is 8 inches. I will use a safety pin to insert the elastic. I'll make sure I secure the side. I'll pass it out through this other side. I will go ahead and use 1 inch to join the side. I'll make sure I double stitch here so that it don't lose. I'll use 1 inch to join them together to the lower part. I will do the same thing for this side. After I've done that, I will hem the lower part with 1 inch. So guys, I'm finished joining the side. Okay, this is the sleeve. I use 1 inch to hem the lower part. This is the back. We have come to the end of today's tutorial. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much guys for watching. If you're here for the first time, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you get to know whenever I upload new videos. Thank you so much. I love you all. See you in my next one. Bye.